for shock and awe. It's game time.
Hello everybody, welcome to Game Time, and today I'm going to be playing Metro Redux. Pretty much the Metro Redux collection. Yeah, it desaves the game automatically. I'm going to be playing the whole Metro Redux collection, and probably even Metro Exodus whenever I get that game. But I'll probably get the complete edition of that game, because if I remember correctly, Metro Redux is the complete edition of both Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. And amazingly, there's even the novel right there in the game. So let's start a brand new game. I have, let's go with just Spartan, normal. I have been trying to play this game for a while, not just on the channel, but also in my personal life. There's just been so many of the games
grew
that
colder.
I've been, I guess I could say, concerned with.
Miller and I were close to the surface
And
now.
I guess I could say this game just kind
Soon,
of fell
we would
to the wayside
climb
in
up
terms
into
of
the
priority
howling
one.
wind
Mainly
to
because
find our way through
this
whatever
game is based on a
nightmares were
novel,
waiting there.
and the guy who wrote that novel,
My long journey was
actually
nearly at the end.
played the Fallout games.
But would
before
I
he
have the
wrote it.
courage,
So this is really just his
the
interpretation
will to see it
of
through?
what a nuclear winter would look like in Russia. So I guess you could say it's just another Fallout experience.
When you
but
left your
from a
home
different
station,
perspective.
did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell.
Yeah. Oh, some guy play. Yeah, we play a guy named Arda.
Gotcha!
I'm sorry if my audio sounds weird, though. I just barely got it all set up and figured out.
We'll have to get through the military
So,
outpost to reach the surface. That's all.
Also, another thing, I did play this game a little bit in my personal life. Big spiders. Yeah, sorry. I'm concerned about spiders, and now there's rats. But yeah, I did try to play this game a little bit in my personal time. But, wow. I wonder. Huh. I never did
Open
that.
the door. I'll cover you.
Let's just open the door. But I've tried to play this game a number of times. Unfortunately,
Shit is always
I don't know, like I've already said, this game,
Use the auxiliary
the
hand system
controls
to open
feel a
the
little
door.
bit sluggish for some reason. So, for some reason it feels like I'm, playing a game in mud. I feel like it's just really mashy. I don't know, maybe if I change some settings of the controller, maybe it would be a better experience. Maybe if I don't know, maybe there's a lot of things I could do differently here, but I'm gonna play it as is. I'm barely noticing these spiders that are freaking me out a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna give Metro Last Light a real try, a college try, if you will. I never completed college though, but still, hey, a lot of people on YouTube didn't, and they make even more money than I do. So hey, yes, and this weird menu system, it's very weird, and it feels very sluggish. And we're taking some equipment, except for the mask, for some reason.
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and med packs.
Always find it weird that he calls these things crates.
Ready,
Because,
Artyom?
I was testing this game out earlier, and he called them crates also then too. And I also find it a little unusual that the game thinks... Oh no, you can't. Sorry, I was gonna say the game thinks I can jump that without running, but apparently I was proven wrong right there. So yeah. Yeah, I've been interested in this game for a while just because it takes place, well, underground
Sounds like
mostly.
nobody's home. Before we leave the surface, put your gas mask.
Yeah, this game mostly takes place underground in the Russian subway tunnels. So, yeah, definitely different than, just a little bit different than Fallout. I guess it could, well, I guess you could say that Fallout was really just an extreme example of showing, I guess you could say, our capitalism, how it doomed us, and you could also make the argument that this is showing how to a degree socialism is evil. But at the same time, that's just one way. And you could make the argument that capitalism also saved us because companies like Vault built vaults that everyone lived in, and those weren't vault spaces, weren't exactly free. And there's nothing else. The government did actually provide handfuls of people a free pass into some of these vaults, which kind of happens in Fallout 4, if I remember correctly, because they don't directly say exactly why you're allowed to spot into the vault. They're just like, oh, because your service with our country that earned you a spot. And you could make the argument, depending on which character you play as Nate, it's implied that, oh, because he was a soldier during the war, that allowed him a place. And I think it's Nora, they recommend that, oh, she was a defense attorney or justice attorney, that's what got her a ticket in. So that's what's shown here. But this, I want to say, I think even in a communist regime, they would actually prioritize citizens as well, depending on certain levels. But hey, I'm not here to argue politics or anything like that, or to say that there's a political correctness or anything like that.
Glad to see you,
I'm just here to play a video game.
Did you hear that?
If I get deep, I get deep.
What the hell is it?
On other YouTube channels, they've talked about millions of other things
Form a circle!
while they're playing a video game, and it's like we're about to kill someone. The whole reason why anybody plays a game about the apocalypse.
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys.
Amazingly, when I originally played this area, I died like 2 or 3 times. Trick is you gotta let them come in. Again, I feel sluggish. I'm still gonna die. And I died. Great. No, I didn't. Oh, that was the scripted die.
Damn it!
I remember it was possible to just die, but not. Maybe I'm just remembering something wrong. It's been a while since I played this, like I said.
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated,
Still,
fear
you
ruled
were
the
resorting to
station.
live in tunnels.
I had just
Pretty
turned
desperate,
20
so
and
can't
could never
say
have
that.
imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter
I don't know.
arrived at the
I'm
barricade.
not going to weigh in too much on the political stuff, but there's been enough politics for the last few years. So let's continue playing. That, I think, is the other thing that kind of turned me off of this game. It's like 10 minutes of actual combat here, 10 minutes, like 5 minutes of story, more story, then it's going to be more combat, and then, well, no, then it's going to be more story where you talk to these random characters who exist, but you don't really have a whole lot of interaction with. Then it's going to be action sequence, and then some other sequence after that, and then another sequence after that. I don't know. I guess that's the other thing that turned me off about the game, is that it feels very
Artyom.
on rails, if anything.
Awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
You could definitely say, well, that's the way it is in Call of Duty and like a million other games. Very true, but you have an open apocalyptic world, or a massive apocalyptic world. And I guess I could say just like Fallout's
Let's go,
formula
Artyom.
of here's the playground, you came out of a vault, have fun. Or,
Alex.
yeah.
Yes, Nikolai?
And this is like,
The
oh, you're
station
going
can't
here
survive
to
much
there,
longer
to
if
this,
these
to
attacks
that,
don't
to
stop.
there.
We must
It's like,
do
there's
something.
not a whole lot of
What
exploration.
more
If
can we
anything,
do?
that may be why they decided to make Exodus, because they saw that, like, complaint, or they saw that, like,
Let's see what Hunter says.
that quality in other games that have also done apocalyptic stuff, and they noticed that they were, to a certain degree, missing it. And I'm sure there's probably a million people who be like, well, if you get this section of this game, it's open here. But like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'll probably review it also after I'm done
Let's
playing
go,
it,
Artyom.
'cause I'm doing reviews now. Hopefully you're watching this on my YouTube channel.
No visitor.
Pieter!
Peter.
Oh, that's you.
Peter. Without being spelled
Come on,
correctly.
Alex. Hello, Artyom.
Incorrectly spelled, man. Oh, hey. Oh,
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement.
I'll
Who died
probably
this
never
morning?
read that.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright,
The dark ones.
but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
That'd be a messed up joke. Dark ones are killing them. There's a joke in there if you really think about it.
Give away from me!
Alright.
What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate.
Now that's one thing I've always, well, I want to say I've not wondered, but kind of makes
Welcome
sense
to
in
Exhibition
the
Hunter.
both apocalyptic universe. I'm probably not making sense. Is
Thanks. Now close your
you
gate.
can definitely make the argument. Well,
Been
radiation.
a long
free.
time, Hunter.
I mean, well, I would say yes and no,
Good to see you,
but
Alex.
also don't say how far
Hello,
in the
Artyom.
future
So,
the game
Hunter,
takes place in.
what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels.
And I don't have a chair, but I'll try.
Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else. Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
The Dark Ones do not...
Oh,
They're coming in from above.
time for me to get a weapon.
We need it. There are wounded here just behind the wall. The
Kirill,
hospital.
take your group to the tunnels.
Alex, we must stay here and defend the hall.
All right, Artyom, quickly, get a weapon.
Here. Alright.
They never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the
Let's
blood.
get ready for a fight. You can kill them before that. Alright, I didn't actually know that. Wonder if that blocks the... Oh. That's probably the thing that all also don't like how slowly I'm moving. Again, it feels like I'm playing in mush.
You all right?
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one.
I'm a dead-eye shot.
No
That's why I
dark
shot
ones
there
here.
like 7 times.
Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution.
Sorry guys,
You've
I'm
heard about
sounding
survival of
tired.
the fittest? Guess what?
Been a long day.
We lost.
What's happened to you,
Kind of a
Alex?
boring day.
You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers, trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
Well, no, if I remember, this is basically a cutscene. Yep.
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully at him. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated. No matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.
Okay, now. It's the next day, we're hitching a ride with some guards.
Finally!
Waking up some
Taking
kind
your
of
time
weird
as usual,
Russian
huh?
rapper,
Alright,
dude with a
grab your
very
gear,
weird face.
go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom,
Yes, he has
don't
the
forget
dead
anything,
eyes
huh?
of a shark, this man. Apparently he's our friend.
Вот стоц перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертоться, кушает компот. Вот стоц перевертоться и мечтать снова. Вот стоц перевертоться, пережить налет.
It sounds like they have some kind of Russian rap. I wonder if that book was here earlier, or if I'm just noticing it now, or if I'm only seeing it now.
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
Hey, that's some nice music. Hey, where did you get that, Beckel?
I'm sick and
Got it
tired
from a
of
ranger
this
for a
shit.
ton of ammo.
Why do I put up with it?
Alright, then try something else now. How about...
Kind of crazy blues and underground
How about
place,
a
but
house
hey,
you'd like to live with your mom and dad?
I'll have what they have.
Shit.
A house?
Dream.
A big one?
So, that tour guy comes over and says, Babe, if my life could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world.
That they have.
So I
Now
asked,
that is something I'm wondering.
at all?
Well,
Everywhere, just dirt.
well, there's a lot of things you can easily say of how
Look who's talking
surviving
about dirt.
underground
Walking
isn't
around
actually
and leaving
possible.
those dirty footprints everywhere.
Everything from like oxygen levels, because there's technically nothing filtering out the air coming from upstairs down here. Think about it. This was originally supposed to be like a metro race. It's like a little mini city or town, whatever you want to call it. Not actually meant for this many people. And also wasn't designed to have any kind of air
Drunk
filtration.
again. Get the hell up, you slob.
I mean, I would almost love it if a channel would come out.
Artyom, where's your gear?
You drink like
No,
there's
go to the armory and get geared up.
There won't be if you don't get
Okay,
your ass home.
and you go to a
Artyom,
surgeon
get
and
to the
get
armory.
someone to fix your face. But yeah, I would love to know.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Never fear, it's the same old story.
Use short bursts, Artyom.
Yeah, I
Help
don't know
yourself
why
to
that
some
took as
ammo,
long
too.
as it did. There we
Here's
go.
a universal charger to keep the battery powered.
I'm tempted to say there's
And
something wrong
a
with my
gas mask.
controller,
Put it on if you crossed any
but
radiation hot
still,
zones.
I'm not gonna make that
Don't
argument.
help
I'm not gonna
you
be
go
that
to the
guy
surface.
saying, oh, it's the
Army issue
controller.
first aid kits, just in case.
Oh, first aid kits. Definitely.
Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range.
And pop off a
You
couple
try
rounds
not to
just
stick
for
out your head too
the
much, okay?
Oh, dang, you got the... I wonder... Alright, cool, I do have infinite ammo while I'm in here, so let's get going. Alright. The gun still behaves like shit. I mean, well, no, I mean the controls just aren't great. I don't know, it's just, not a big fan of how slow everything is moving right now. Maybe the other reason I decided to drop this just because, I don't know, what you have is a game that it feels like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this game. Well, I want to say there's nothing wrong with this game. When I've already listed out nothing but problems to why I don't play, why I haven't really played this game. Because from minute one, I just have not, I'm not a fan of these controls. This is a perfect example on how
Artyom, here, move it!
Привет! So you ready to move out?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get going.
Are you ready? Well,
Yeah,
let's
this
go
game
then.
is just a perfect example on how bad controls can ruin a game. And I want to say
You
they're not
take that
bad
seat,
controls.
Artyom, and you
Odds
take
are
this one.
there's a setting.
Did anybody forget anything?
Just not
So, you
putting
guys
in the
are
game.
here?
I'm
Let's
not.
go then.
I don't have
Hey
this
guys,
turned
going to Riga?
on or something.
Yeah, we
That I
are.
haven't
Can I
calibrated
get a lift?
correctly.
Sure, but no free
Maybe
rides.
it is
You'll have to pull
something
the
to do
lever
with the capture.
sometimes.
Maybe it's something to do with my
I can
control.
do that.
I really don't know.
Let's go then.
But still, all I know is that I'm giving this game a shot.
Alrighty then.
And I'm
Good
putting
luck to everyone
my
staying
shot
home, and to
at
us
this
too.
game on the
Let's go.
internet.
Good luck
in
to
front of
us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
thousands. I know I'm missing story stuff, but
Free
hey.
at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
Alright, let's see here.
It was
We
the
are
first
leaving the
time I had
metro.
left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga.
Did I say
But
goodbye to that
Hunter
one guy?
was depending on me.
Well, if I didn't, well. Oh yes, we're leaving this.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from Hansa.
I'd love to
How
ride
come?
that thing.
Hansa connects to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other.
The Reds and the Nazis.
Actually, I didn't even...
So even in Russia, the Reds don't like the Reds.
Slow down, guy.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use a service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Ah, fuck. I hate this tunnel. All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with the tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through there last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Alright, we're going through an alternate tunnel. Thanks to Peter with the correctly spelled.
Have a safe trip.
We're riding a ham car in Tehran, so I think we'll make it there okay.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Well, that sucks. I didn't realize my mouse was right.
Damn, that's my head hurt.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
No, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on? Boris? Boris?
What's happening to me?
My head! Artyom! What is it?
Some psychedelic stuff happening.
Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated.
Like a cooler version of the Fallout 80. Spoiler alert. No, I'm joking. I have no idea if these guys have anything to do with or aliens or mutants or whatever the heck they are. Like I said, I had barely played this game at all. Like 20 or 30 minutes after this rail cart is like as far as I've gone. So do not expect me to be like a huge world film. And fell asleep in here. Wake up.
Boy, what the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shoot them! You
Oh boy. And already out of ammo. Oh boy. Head back to it. Oh boy. Nothing is happening in my
Artyom, take my shotgun! Here!
There we go. Oh shit, that guy. Shit. What? Huh? How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh, okay. No reticle. Okay. So I've been wasting ammo. Come on, get to it, get to it,
Concept! Concept the ammo!
Oh boy, I guess this is more of an exciting place than I thought it would be. You know, the enemies, I don't know why they look so janky. Is that me, everybody? I mean, everyone says Fallout 76 is changed. Whoa. Was this supposed to... Did I mess up? That wasn't supposed to happen. What was it? I don't know right now. I don't know if any of that was supposed to happen. I don't know if I'm alive or dead. I don't know if they're alive or dead. It'd be awesome if
He's alive! Come here, quick!
Yeah.
Don't use the flamethrower! Please!
Yeah, no, that was scripted. Hey, they got me for a second.
That was hot. I need a drink.
Okay.
Riga Station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
Okay, and unfortunately, guys, I think we're gonna stop it right here. Tune in next time on Game Time. I'm the X Gamer, and I got a game to play.